Just a little bit of a lesson on where we were and where we're going. We now control Sylvando. You can't currently check your quests. Lovely. Funny thing is, that's not that's not Sylvando's balance. It's ours. What do you gotta say? Por favor, you must be careful. The beastly boys, they see you are a traveler and they attack you immediately. Subito. Already they steal the knapsack of a man who just arrived in town. I see him walk to Piazza after it happened. He looks so sad. Accosting the shop owner. Probably need to find the boys, the beastie boys. Drunky. This town doesn't look like much right now. Grown hooligans. It's easy to stop being nice to others when you're stuck in a daily battle for survival. Excuse me. Oh. Get to talk to people in the buildings too, maybe. Gotta sing a happy song for him. People come from near, from far. People come from famous star. Ah, here we go.
Bad day? Don't worry, honey. It happens to us all.
Oh. You're one of those minstrel types, are you? Look, if it's money you want, you'd better go and hassle someone else. I haven't got a penny to give you.
Sorry, darling. No can do. It's against my policy to leave people all alone when they look as down in the dumps as you do. Look, why don't you just tell me what's on your mind? A problem shared is a problem halved. That's better. Now we can talk properly. Sylvando, entertainer extraordinaire at your service.
Right. Well, my name's Tetsu. I'm a blacksmith from Hotto, though I haven't been back in a long old while. I'll tell you my story if you really want, but I'm warning you, it doesn't have a happy ending. After all those years away, I thought it was time for me to finally head home, see how my mother was doing, you know. But then the minute I set out on my journey, Yggdrasil fell. That just made me even more desperate to get back, of course. I was so worried about her. I managed to make it as far as Gondolia, but then my luck finally ran out. My luggage was stolen by a gang of thieves who've been terrorizing the town. The Beastly Boys, they call themselves. I can't make the journey to Hotto without all my things. Especially not the lilies of the valley I brought for my mother. They're her favorite flower. I wanted to give them to her to say, well, to say sorry for being away for so long. For leaving her all alone.
Oh, honey, believe me, I know exactly how you feel. Fear not, friend. Your mother will get her flowers. Dave and I will make sure of that. All you need to do is tell us where we can find these Beastly Boys.
I think they're accosting that shop.
Oh, well, if you're sure. There are two merchants, brothers, who run establishments in the southern part of town. I've heard that the Beastly Boys have been hanging around causing trouble at the older one's store.
A stall in the south of town, huh? All right, we'll be back before you know it. Dave, darling, let's roll.
Wait. Look, I appreciate you trying to help me, but these are real thugs we're talking about here. And no offense, but you're just an entertainer, right? I wouldn't want you getting hurt.
He's not just an entertainer.
Oh, don't you worry about me, sweetie. I'm more than just a pretty face, you know? Ole! Hup! Arriba!
Random. You know, these guys, I'm pretty sure, are the dudes. If you think we're giving anything back to anyone, you really are as stupid as if you want it, you're gonna have to take it. That's the way of the world these days. Show us what you got, funny man.
Get him,
Yeah.
boys!
Oh.
Let me kiss that boo-boo better.
Take this! Get in!
Gotcha.
Lovely jubbly.
Now, if you don't mind.
What we gonna do with this horrible lot then, Sylv?
Well, beastly they may be, but they're not exactly the dangerous thugs we heard about. I can barely swing a sword. What's your story, boys, huh?
We didn't start out as criminals. We were fishermen. And very happy fishermen at that. But after Yggdrasil fell, we couldn't take the boats out anymore. Have you seen the sea lately? It's swarming with monsters.
Things were just impossible. Most days, we barely had anything to eat.
The world might as well have ended that day. We lost our families. Lost everything. And no one came to help us. So we had to choose between a life of crime or starving to death. And that's no choice at all.
Watch closely, darlings. This is just an ordinary steel pike, yes? Mm-hmm. Think again. From arms to... Who's for fresh bread, huh? Bon appetit, beastly boys. Eat your fill and forget your wicked ways. You'll be beaming again before you know it.
Wait! Who are you?
Me? Oh, nobody. Just someone who likes to see people smile.
That was my 200 species of monster. The criminal.
Ole!
Ole!
Arriba! Ole!
I got your knapsack.
Thank goodness. They're still in one piece. Now I can go home to my mother with my head held high. Thank you, Mr. Sylvando. Oh, here. It's not much, but I want you to have these.
Oh, Tetsu, darling. Whatever they are, I'm sure they're wonderful. You're such a sweetie.
Honestly, you deserve much more. Come and visit me in Hotto sometime. I'll be able to thank you properly. Now, I'd better be off. I tell you to be careful, but I've got a feeling you'll be just fine. Bye for now.
Bye.
Ta-da! Yeah, you all right, Syl?
Oh, I'm better than all right, darling. I found it. My purpose in life. My raison d'etre. You know how I've been so down in the dumps thinking about all the despair and suffering in the world? Well, if that's what's making me so unhappy, there's only one thing to do about it. Get out there and fix the problem. Help make people happy again. Just because I can't save the world with some grand heroic gesture, that doesn't mean I can't do it one smile at a time.
That's my Sylv. I'm with you all the way.
We heard everything you just said.
It's them tea leaves from before. I hope they ain't spoiling for another fight. Didn't they learn their lesson first time round?
You have to let us come with you. You have to let us help people. We're done with our life of crime, thanks to you.
You want to tag along? Well, I hope you understand it won't be easy. I can't guarantee you'll get home in one piece.
We don't care.
Well, in that case, welcome aboard, darlings.
Yes!
Now, as luck would have it, I've got you all a welcome gift. Here, take one each now. Don't be greedy.
Oh.
Oh, they're simply fabulous. Darlings, you look splendid.
I don't get it, Sylv. What are they?
They're the presents dear old Tetsu gave us. If we're going to be traveling around spreading happiness and laughter, we'll need to look the part, no? All right, we're all set. Let's get out there and bring some sunshine back into the world. Sylvando's super special smile spreading parade starts right here.
Yeah!
Laguna di Gondola. Okay.
Arriba!
We don't have the zooms, but we're just locked into this. We're going to Hado.
it to me.
Kick!
I think the main thing here is just like have a party.
Hey, wait!
Well, we did it, I guess, is what he was gonna say. I've been through this area before, so... The person I help there, 10 that I fail. Their pain voices on me constantly keep me awake at night. In fact, I can barely remember the last time I slept. I'm so tired. I fear I may be unable to continue my mission. When I was, oh boy, my mother would give me a cup of hot milk whenever I couldn't sleep. It always seemed to do the trick. I'm sure it would work now, but sadly things aren't quite so simple. Said I had to come from a talking cow. Yeah, we just happened upon this cow. Let's give it everything we got. Slept that well in years. Goodness me, I feel so much better. Once more, I've come to a decision. I realize I'll be able to help a lot more people if I join force with you. After all, there's only so much one man can do by himself. And he becomes a party member. Yeah. That's funny. Let's go chop the tree. Disgusting. Let's run to Gondolia. It's a camp. Swiggle snake. Swing snake. Serpents. Gallopolis. The Hotto Step. The great Sylvando, sure, honey, and who might you be? Nobody, not yet anyway. I just joined the circus in Gallopolis, you see. Ooh, the others aren't going to believe this. It's such an honor to meet you. You're the reason I chose the life of the entertainer, you know? One look at you in action, I knew what I wanted to be. I ran away and joined up as soon as I could. Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. Wait, if you're in the circus in Gallopolis, what are you doing all the way out here? Well, to cut a long story short, we're closing down. Nobody wants to see people clowning around when the world's the way it is. But we're doing one last performance first. It's gotta go out with a bang, right? Trouble is, we don't have enough people to pull off what the ringmaster's got planned. So I'm out here. I'm on the hunt for people who want a taste of showbiz before it's too late. Sadly, there don't seem to be many of those around, so I suppose you know what's coming. Will you join us? Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. With the great Sylvando at the top of the bill, it's going to be a night to remember for sure. Even with you on board, we're still a couple performers short. You're queuing around the block. Inspire.
Chop!
Gotcha.
Hey, wait!
Talking to the people out in the field and see what happens. Things do look pretty bleak. circus? Me? Well, it's always been an ambition of mine to perform alongside the great Sylvando, but I'm afraid I can't help you right now. My best friend, she hasn't cracked so much as a single smile since Yggdrasil fell. I'm sure the right drum beat would cheer her up, but I can't seem to find it, so I need to practice. You're my kind of guy. How about I give you some help? We'll make a deal while we're at it. If you can get your friend grinning again, you have to come and join the circus, okay? Northwest side of the city. This way, I guess. Okay, this would be her. They barely know each other. He's probably talking about Margarita. He's obsessed with that horse. My heart to see you suffering. Wait a minute, fine bone structure. Maybe the posture and long fluttering eyelashes. Why, the drummer must have been talking about Margarita. This is Margarita, my Margarita. She's yours? I suppose that explains why she's so fabulous. She certainly is, but you're right about her being in a bad way. I know how to put that right, though. She's always been a fan of my dancing. You lay down the beat, darling, and I'll do the rest. The visual element. You did it. You really did it. No, we did it. This is a team effort, darling. And now that Margarita's smiling again, we do the skills of yours at the circus. What do you say? A dollop of horse poo. Oh. Why do we don't need that. This is where we met Sylvando, actually.
Arriba!
Oh, here we go. Tomorrow I'm in a position to help you find the one that you seek. Be they long-lost brother or a brand-new lover. My crystal balls will guide you to them. Don't worry, I'm not in it for the money. I just thought that people might need a little bit of spiritual guidance with Yggdrasil having fallen and all. You want me to join the circus? Gosh, even I didn't see that one coming. Are you sure about this? I mean, I'm just a fortune teller. You really think I'm going to fit the bill? You're one and only one of these wondrous orbs. All you gotta do is choose one. We'll say the red ball. Alright, we got the circus. Where did the guy end up? Was this the guy? He must have moved into town. This part of the game is not as intuitive as it should be. Oh, there we go. So, what are you doing here? You know me, honey, I'm never going to stay away from this circus for long. Bravo, by the way. Most people would have thrown in the towel by now, but I always knew you were made of sterner stuff. Hey, were you the one who found these new recruits for us as well? Goodness me, I don't know how to thank you. When our wonder is ready to leap into action once more, you just have to give me my cue, you don't have to thank me. So are we. That's the spirit. Well, this is it, darling. One last chance to bring light into this dark, dark world. One last chance to gasp in awe at the spectacle of the circus. One last glimpse of the great Sylvando. Let's get this show on the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome, one and all. I know it's a difficult time for all of us, but what better way to show off our indefatigable spirit than to fill the big top with joyful laughter and defiant exuberance?
Ugh.
And believe me, that's what's going to happen. Because tonight, for one night only, For the first time since the glory days of the Gallopolitan Circus, the Wandering Wonder returns!
Welcome! Welcome! Oh, hi! Hi!
Clap your hands, stamp your feet, and get ready to smile like you've forgotten how to. I give you the great Sylvando!
Everybody, it's time to turn those frowns upside down. Prepare to be amazed!
We'll put their worries and cares behind them for one night. Thunderous applause.
Well, Sylv, I've got to hand it to you. That was like nothing else this circus has ever seen. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart.
Darling, please. I just did a few party tricks, that's all. You're the real hero here. Keeping the show going in these dark times? No one else could have done that.
Well, you know me. I've always been a firm believer in the healing power of laughter. And heaven knows, these people need it now more than ever. I don't think I ever told you who taught me about that power, did I? I saw her when I was just a child. She was simply the most incredible performer. She led a parade of people out of a kingdom destroyed by monsters and onto a new home and a brighter future. And she kept them smiling from start to finish. You can't imagine how inspirational it was for those of us who were lucky enough to wave them on their way. And then, when she'd taken them to safety, she disappeared just as suddenly as she'd arrived. We never saw her again. The rumors were that she died when she was still young. Such a tragedy. Still, they say she fell in love with a famous knight, and they got married. So it seems she found some happiness before her untimely end. You remind me of her, you know. That look on her face as she proudly led those people out of danger, spreading joy and laughter wherever she went. Well, if I needed inspiration to keep the circus going, you've provided it in spades. The show must go on. These people need some light in their lives.
Did you hear that, darlings? It seems we've got a rival in the smile-spreading business. Well, we'll just have to work twice as hard.
Mr. Sylvando? Would you mind if we came with you? If this circus is going to stand any chance of keeping people laughing, it's going to need some performers who've learned from the best.
Oh, well, the more the merrier, of course. But I think we should see what the ringmaster has to say, don't you?
No, you boys go with Sylv. Learn all you can from him, eh? I'll be expecting big things from you when you get back. Take good care of them, won't you? They're good lads, I promise.
Life in the happiness-restoring trade isn't all fun and games, you know? I'm going to be training you hard, and I expect you to become nothing less than the very best in the business.
Sir, yes, sir.
I feel like we know who the developer's favorite character is at this point. We're working our way to Hato. Might have time to make that journey actually for the next part. Witherwood. Gotta stay away from me. I'm not a bad slime, I'm really not, but I've really been hearing voices telling me to do things I'm not supposed to do. I think I'm the only one who's affected like this either. That plant over there just churned up a while ago and started snapping and snarling at everyone.